가지 들인 대베베 공론나 마타 들 자작할라 저거 사만하더니 까지 담이 좀봐 사지 좀 내게 그러지나나 들 거기 잠이 있으면 강에 잡아 삼티기 엄마 잡초도 되게 에 생고마라 줘봐 생고마 삼지라 김마이
To all those who are joining through live streaming and who are here in person, I offer you the melody of loving kindness and compassion from the Buddha Bhangavin's begging bowl, which Buddha cultivated for 3 countless eons. He cultivated it like boundless oceans. So I offer this all the beings in the higher realm, and also I dedicate it to all beings of the lower realms.
대단히 금지 롱chen rabjam 뜻이네. 가이나 좀 다리 미거든요. 그 지신 답지 뒤진더라. 무슨 사마 서쇼는 되더라. 소남 것들이 파포치 뭐 톱질에 때려들이 무슨 사마들 들이 소날 합사자게 요래. 그리고 서서 서쇼나들이 뱀마스 남지 뭐 톱그 요래. 대외에 들이 무슨 사마들 쇼교케치 뭐 요래. 대외에 들이 것이 초금 고된다 또 요래.
So today is the great the day of the omniscient Longchen Rabjam, who's pre-nirvana day. So then actually all these tenets or the lineages they practice this, and then because they all practice this for receiving great merit, and they are very excited to receive this great merit. So that's where whoever participates these kind of practices, and then they all receive the great merit. For that reasons, our center we lead these great festivals days for the and pre-nirvana of these great masters. So we all receive great merit.
때려들인 잡아는 가사 가니더니 낭바 용조 탐지게 소소라는 것들이 정타라는 소소였는데 저게 그랬더니 순남고 토치 못사 게다 자치 뭐 점난 거 요래 들이 때려더니 이 개와세바 특별히 때려 차도 먹기 전에 일 들어가게 지세라는 대송나냐도 토발소 농송 참이 되면 송오래 대회는더니 게자 강게 강 전에 때려 지세라는 거나 지송나는 것이 냐도 토고 요래 그런 것이 한번 쳐보여들이 소날 합사작 요래.
So in this world, then any practitioners they cultivate merit. Then at that time, if we arise, rejoice towards their merit and virtues, and then we receive all of this merit. For that reasons, Chamiragas said in his Sukhavati Pure Land, whenever you hear the other practitioners practice Dharma, and if you rejoice their Dharma practice, and then this merit you receive equally. So that's where whatever we practice the Dharma, and then if we rejoice, then all of this merit received to us. For that reasons, we joyfully effort to receive those merit.
담보 족보 거리 오가 소남치고 통독전에 족님 그 말이지 가자 지신 대탕 저 윤딩신 조거리 데르데니스 나 라바 토고리 오 디소남 디주고 삼나 양신이 데르 다제데요리 나오냐만 저게 양순 총들로 요리 조디들이 심치 첨부다 거네 대 잠시가 토끼 용디 대지는 되니 좀 다소남들이 라바더니 상마 제지 버티 디소남데 밀리오레.
So when we start to participate these practices, at that moment you don't perceive that, oh, I receive some great merit, for that reasons I'm going to participate in those practices. If you do like this way, then still there that practice is related self-grasping. So whenever you participate like these practices, firstly you think and remember the great qualities and the great compassion of these great masters, and then if you participate in those practices, and then all of these practices result or merit were received, and especially then you think I'm going to practice this for others until they will become enlightened.
We will start with the prayers to recite on holy days text on page 1.
Nunga da nyamba semjen tamje devada Nunga da da nyurdo lana me ba yada ba dhuba sa Rinpoche dhuba sa.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Teche da soma je parda lunga ye sangye wala Ma she parda lunga ye sangye wala Tutere ne sonde nye ma santa sangye pa Lunga ye sangye wala.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Namkhe dada nyambe semje tamje sokje de semje debje tamje je go sondo yondan tele tamje je ngobor je ba je bombo tomra je zak Bobbe gende tamje je ngabda trenchen zawa dan je ba parden Tamba namla jasun chewo Nadam jen khor je lazo namla jasun chewo Sanje jomden den namla jasun chewo Tambe je namla jasun chewo Pabe gende namla jasun chewo Wawon kado chujyo sume su Ishe je jendan tenpa namla jasun chewo.
All sentient beings, limitless as space, take refuge in the glorious true gurus, the lineage masters and the kind root guru, who is the essence of the body, speech, mind, qualities and activities of all Tathagatas of the 10 directions and 3 times, source of the 84,000 Dharma collections and sovereign of all the noble sanghas. We take refuge in the divine assemblies of the Yidam's mandalas. We take refuge in the Buddhas, the transcendent conquerors. We take refuge in the true Dharma. We take refuge in all the noble Sangha. We take refuge in the hosts of heroes, dakinis, and Dharma guardians, they who possess the eyes of wisdom. All sentient beings, limitless as space, take refuge in the glorious true gurus, the lineage masters and the kind root guru, who is the essence of the body, speech, mind, qualities and activities of all Tathagatas of the 10 directions and 3 times, source of the 84,000 Dharma collections and sovereign of all the noble sanghas. We take refuge in the divine assemblies of the Yidam's mandalas. We take refuge in the Buddhas, the transcendent conquerors. We take refuge in the true Dharma. We take refuge in all the noble Sangha. We take refuge in the hosts of heroes, dakinis, and Dharma guardians, they who possess the eye of wisdom.
Sancho Nyemba Chijeba Sanje Namla Josunji Chidan Sanjo Sambaye Cholan Tepjen Japsanji Chedan Hunje Desheje Sancho Tuna Jebata Sancho Sunne Lapal Tedan Jenebata Anjen Ola Pendonda Sanjo Sunne Jebje Tepjen Tuna Lapala Rumba Jenda Labarde.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sanje Chudan Sojen Chonanda Sanjo Barda Dana Chasunji Dake Jinso Jimbe Sunamji Yola Pensa Sanje Davarshu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Mai nong kha dan nyam ba sem chen tam je dewa dan de den ba je je dong ha je je dan dewa dan dong ha me ba dewa dan men dewa je nye ren cha dan nye dan dan yo la ne ba je.
May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Benzar Samanza, Benzar Samanza, Benzar Samanza, Malia Simchen Kunja Kunja,
Protector of all sentient beings without exception, deity who conquers the relentless legions of Mara and his hordes, who knows the nature of everything without exception, just as it is, transcendent conqueror, with your retinue, please come to this place.
Agan Padam Pupam Dupam Alogan Ganda Neva Shobda Bada Sova Soja Pujo Soja Medo Rablan Yana De Jimba Sanja Shalo Meda Pavaya Dogunanda Shinda Jubar Shoi Sayan Sarvatan Shabatan Jisa Yaran Kushin Suvai Dewa Chungse Dake Jisa Tamje Zobe Sanjo Sengo.
The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the supreme mountain, the four continents, the sun and the moon. Visualizing it as a Buddha field, I offer it. May all beings enjoy the fields of utter purity. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offering, confession, rejoicing, requesting, and praying, I dedicate it for the complete awakening of all beings.
Namo Nonse Namdaka Lama La Nonse Jeje Sanchubam Kamso Yongzho Do Surwad Kurwa Tungzho So Sinjelo Jeyep Jenova Tsukaji Mansan Jime Jerveto Jimbe Yeshen Adante Seviya Donye Kodrenje Ruwa Jumze Rinpoche Dasenye Janganda Sorwanda Jinye Janganda Senjelo Sendune Jime Nandanda Lunde Chuko Dopar Senjelo.
Namo, to the Guru, the utter purity of all appearance and existence, I offer all appearance and existence, arisen from the primordial ground. I supplicate you, may the three realms be completely liberated. Please grant blessings to empty samsara from its depths. Lord with five omniscient wisdoms, crown ornament, kind one with loving nature, precious protector of beings, heart of all the Buddhas, inexpressible by words or thought, I supplicate you from the core of my mind, bless me from within the state of Dharmata. Bless me to realize this mind, primordially pure and unborn, as the unfathomable Dharmakaya.
Jom dende devjen shepa da chumba yanda ba dzogba sa rikpa dan shapsa tenpa devara shikpa jeten chimba jirwa kalu jirwa ratam wadam menam je tumba nyame sha je jarpe shap je do chuma me gowa rabda do de kwepe samsar lu.
Bhagavan Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, who has knowledge and its base, virtue, bliss gone one, knower of the world, unsurpassed guide who tames beings, teacher of gods and men, unequaled king of the Shakyas, touching my head to your immaculate feet, I respectfully pay homage.
Kanse kanye zowa chusamse sachen de la gomba temba nane jiten de na chuje su te tsen kepa chula samsalo namda kunga chudu susamwa yeshe jamso sirje sumbo chokpo jite sumna langewa gombo chonye chula samsalo Senjo Demba Teme Dave Sumja Lo Dura Jura Simba Sumnanze Nyamin Chinje Chola Samja Lo Menjon Darwa Kalo Junze 根根前瓦君在太平线，昂波谢谢你谢谢那个，你要就把得了上茶楼，公婆土姐天天吧，堂前前把蹲把步，苏南用灯将走些，太平线了上茶楼，大本都家这儿去。给人爱上来这些，记得东端车车，去了生产路，出南出外老远东，我把他拉上的个，新个他妈用的，跟着那样上茶路。
Page 6, second paragraph. When you, supreme among humans, were born on this earth, you took 7 steps, then said, "In this world I am supreme." Homage to you who were wise at that time. With a pure and noble form, endowed with all the marks of excellence, ocean of wisdom, like a mountain of gold, your name is renowned throughout the 3 worlds. Homage to you, most realized God. Homage to you of supreme signs, of untainted moon-like face and golden complexion. Homage to you, Immaculate One, who is most radiant in the 3 worlds with unequaled knowledge. Supreme among humans, foremost guide who tame beings, Tathagata who has severed for good the bonds of mental afflictions. With senses serene, you abide in great peace. Homage to the peaceful one who lived in Shravasti. Compassionate protector, omniscient guide, merit field of oceanic qualities. Homage to you, the Tathagata. The virtue of the pure cause that is free from attachment liberates from the evil destinies. It is the single, supreme, and ultimate truth. Homage to the Dharma that is peace. Freed, you show the path to freedom and honor fully the pure trainings. Best of fields, field of virtuous qualities. Homage to the Sangha too.
Java Kula Rado Samsardo, Durge Dana Dunya Sanjana, Sanje Sejavana Joba, Jedar Chujayana Malupa, Tanje Java Take Kawame, Tedana Pameze Jamson, Gunje, Java Kunje Yunten Rabjuje, Deva Shiva Tamje Take, Medo Tamba Chuma Tambata, Sinyananda Suva Dujuta, Marme Chota Duga Tambaye, Java Teda Lana Chubaye, Nabza Tamba Namda Chenjota, Sama Pamara Nyambata, Kuba Chepa Papa Chokun, Java Teda Layan Chubaye, Java Kana Lame Janche, Java Tamje Layam, Zambo Jola Debe Dobdag, Guna Samsan Chubaye, Ducha Shetan Tuma Wangana, Gudana Dan Tejen Yejeja, Dekpa Tage Jiba Jinjiba, Teda Tamje Daga Sosoja, Soja Ewa Guna Sanjesa, Raja Nanda Lotam Malata, Dua Kunje Suna Kalaya, Teda Kunje Jidaya, Kana Soja Jeda Dramata, Sanjo Remba Sanje Majani, Gumbo Teda Daga Tamje, Kulolana Meba Kuako, Nyange Dato Kaje Teda, Dua Kuna Penje Deves, Abba Shinga Dunya Yubai, Lamar of Jesuaje, Sansarvatan Chidin Shabata Jisayaran Kushin Suvaye Geva Josa Take Josapa Tamche Zopa Sanjo Sango.
The top of page 8. To those in as many worlds as there are in the 10 directions, the lions of mankind, the Tathagatas of the 3 times, to all of them without exception, I prostrate with faithful body, speech, and mind. Through the power of this prayer for noble conduct, may all the conquerors vividly appear in my mind. With bodies as numerous as atoms in the universe, I respectfully bow down and pay homage to all the conquerors. On a single atom there are as many Buddhas as all the atoms there exist in the world, residing amidst their bodhisattva sons. Thus, I envision the entire Dharma expanse without exception as being filled with conquerors. With inexhaustible oceans of praise, with oceans of melodious sounds, extolling the noble qualities of the conquerors, I praise all the Sugatas. With the best of flowers and exquisite garlands, music, ointments, the supreme parasol, supreme lights, and the finest incense, I make offerings to the conquerors. With the finest garments, sweet fragrances, and powdered incense, piled high as Mount Meru, and with everything in exalted and supreme displays, I make offerings to the conquerors. I also envision vast and unsurpassed offerings made to all the conquerors. Through the strength of my faith in excellent conduct, I prostrate and offer to all of the conquerors. I confess whatever wrong I have done, controlled by attachment, aggression, and ignorance, with body, speech, and also mind. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, the solitary Buddhas and those on the path of learning and beyond learning, as well as in the merit of each and every living being. All those lights in the worlds of the 10 directions who have progressively attained the stages of awakening free from attachment, all those protectors I entreat to turn the unsurpassed wheel of Dharma. All those who intend to display the passing into nirvana, I beseech them with my palms joined together to remain for as many kalpas as there are atoms in the universe for the benefit and happiness of all beings. Whatever slight virtue I may have gathered from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, entreating, and beseeching, I dedicate it to all the awakening of all beings. Go to the bottom of page 12.
Jime Tomba Nidan Tem Jonge Navanga Me Sojo Jime Tsu Randun Nanka Chujin Jam Soba Ren Jen Jen Minya Dave Ten Tumban Sume Shakya Singene Serjen Dojen Sentan Pepsi Chö sam sam dorje je zhong yo sa ye sa sa jia lei jiang xin sa yong nyam jia dun zi long zi na se jie re da zi ji ban bar ba yi xie we zi zhe ren ka yin jia nie we se jie ne de je zhou yo pa zu jiang zhong kor jie zhong kor ka Tenpa samje se yen ta ni le Nam zhe deva choke pa sorwa Chokun de pa ta ni jen pa sa.
As the union of unborn emptiness and the ceaseless appearances of interdependence, magically there appears before me in the sky, amidst vast clouds of offerings, on a jeweled lion throne and lotus, sun, and moon disk seats, the incomparable teacher, lion of the Shakyas. His body the color of gold, adorned with major and minor marks, clad in the 3 Dharma robes, he sits in Vajra posture. His right hand gracefully poised in the earth-touching mudra, and his left hand is in the gesture of meditation, holding an alms bowl full of nectar. Like a mountain of gold, magnificent, he shines in splendor, spreading beams of wisdom light across the whole expanse of space. the 8 closed sons, 16 elders, and the like, a vast ocean-like retinue of noble beings encircles him all around. Simply think of him, and he grants the glory of the highest bliss, liberation from samsara and nirvana, the two extremes. He is the great being, perfect embodiment of every source of refuge. Bottom of page 14. With your great compassion, you embraced this turbulent and degenerate world and made 500 mighty aspirations. You are as exalted as the white lotus. Whoever hears your name shall never return to samsara. Most compassionate teacher, to you I pay homage. All my own and others' virtues of body, speech, and mind, together with all our possessions, visualized like Samantabhadra's offering clouds, I offer to you. All the harmful actions and transgressions I have committed throughout beginningless time, each and every one I now confess with intense and heartfelt regret. In all virtuous actions of the noble ones and ordinary beings accumulated throughout the past, present, and future, I rejoice. Turn the wheel of the profound and vast Dharma teachings ceaselessly and in every direction, I pray. Your wisdom body is like space and remains changeless throughout past, present, and future. Yet, in the perception of those to be guided, you go through the display of birth and death. Even so, let your form body continue always to appear. Through all the virtues I have accumulated in the past, am accumulating now and will accumulate in the future, for the sake of benefiting all beings who are as infinite as space, may you, the sovereign of Dharma, be forever pleased, and may all attain the state of the victorious one, the Lord of Dharma. Living beings like us, adrift in this degenerate age, have no guidance and protection. Because of your kindness, caring for us with surpassing compassion, every manifestation in this world now of the three jewels is your enlightened activity. You are then our only refuge, incomparable, supreme. So from our hearts we pray, with total confidence and faith, do not neglect the great promises you made in times gone by, but hold us until we attain enlightenment with your compassion.
Lama tumba chom den de jen she pa da chom ba yan da pa so pa sa Parjava Shakja Tapala San Talon Juda Chapsun Chev Lama Tumba Chom Denda Tibjan Shepa Tacho Basanje Parjava Shakja Tapala San Talon Juda Chapsun Chev
Supreme Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, complete and perfect Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni Buddha, to you I pay homage, to you I make offerings, in you I take refuge. Supreme Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, complete and perfect Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni Buddha, to you I pay homage, to you I make offerings, in you I take refuge. Supreme Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, complete and perfect Buddha, glorious conqueror, Shakyamuni Buddha, to you I pay homage, to you I make offerings, in you I take refuge.
Teyata Om Mene Mene Maha Mene Yesova 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 Teyata Om Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Om Mene 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 Maha Mene Yeso Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Om Mene 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 Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Om Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Om 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 Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Soma Teyata Om Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso 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 Teyata Mene Yeso Teyata Om Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Om Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso Teyata Om Mene Mene Maha Mene Yeso
From the Buddha's body, there emanates a great radiance of multicolored rays of wisdom light, dispelling all our own and others' obscurations and causing all the genuine qualities of the Mahayana path to arise within us, so that we attain the level of perfection from which we will never return again to samsara. Go to page 41.
Denda me paranzela samza Chidan chimbar savata Kana mato bansar zumoy Kordan demze tablan kebaye Jarsi chungwan zela samzan Sawan himbo meze Ben kalla shinne Chuten namda tungda nilani Rabda soan zela samzalo Sunbe sancho drupa gonen Nira zaen ramda lodo Kawa junze tsundrun tarsenbe Samten chonyin chola samsal Toma menen bepa doyun Manga daya sancho shindron Jedrum mayo ngombar sanjen Sancho zoban zela samsal Tuje dola nyurdu zanan Varanasa la sonen chot Chujen kolo kornan dozan Toba sumnan gunze samsa Yindye korwa neba sarjesa Mete tomba chodan lejeso Kurmon deke yerde dunan Toba yorle jala samsal Sepa yisna peme yonden Nyeda yapa chumtur chenpot Lamen jowa kunje ramchop Imba jepan zela samsal Lelo jena nyerda kursas Zamaran chime dorje tabe kosen Nyanyen davan zela samsal Yanda nyeda jepa meseta Maung senjen suna topzat Tenye tuna rensen madong Kutu shabje zela samsal
Page 41. With skillful compassion, born in the Shakya clan, unconquered one, subduer of Mara's horde, your body shines like a mountain of gold, king of the Shakyas, homage to you. You first awakened the mind of enlightenment, then completed both collections of merit and wisdom, with vast deeds becoming the protector of beings in this age. To you I offer praise. Knowing you tamer of gods, it was time to tame us. You came descending from heaven as an elephant, saw your clan of birth, and entered the womb of Queen Maya. Homage to this deed. When 10 months had passed, you were born Shakya Prince in Lumbini's fortunate grove. Supreme marks, honored by Brahma and Indra, confirmed your enlightened line. Homage to this deed. As a powerful youth, a lion among men, you showed your skill in Anga Magadha. Defeating proud men, you were peerless. Homage to this deed. To conform to the laws of the world and to avoid censure, with skillful means you possessed a retinue of queens and ruled over a court. Homage to this deed. Seeing worldly endeavors had no essence, you left your home and, going through the sky, ordained yourself before the stupa of great purity. Homage to this deed. Intent on persevering until you had reached awakening, you practiced austerities for 6 years on the banks of the Niranjana, and ultimately, perfecting diligence, you attained the highest samadhi. Homage to this deed. To make your efforts from beginningless time fruitful, you sat unmoving beneath the Bodhi tree in Magadha, and fully awakened to perfect enlightenment. Homage to this deed. Soon after, you looked with compassion upon beings, and in other holy places, such as Varanasi, you turned the wheel of Dharma, establishing disciples in the 3 vehicles. Homage to this deed. To put an end to evil opponents at Gaya and Banga, you subdued all Maras, such as the 6 Tirtika teachers, Devadatta, and so forth. Victorious sage, homage to you. Unparalleled in splendor in all the 3 worlds, at Shravasti you displayed mighty miracles and presented vast offerings by gods, men, and others. You caused the teachings to spread. Homage to this deed. To spur the indolent, at the holy site of Kushinagar, you parted from your immortal Vajra-like body and passed into nirvana. Homage to this deed. to show that you had not in reality perished, and so that beings of the future could gain merit. You emanated a wealth of relics and caused your remains to be divided into 8 portions. Homage to this stele. Go to the bottom of page 18.
Deva Shiji Kunje Tukjita Zepa Mala Tukje Nipetsa Zeme Yeshe Jentra Jendrava Tandra Kona Dasun Juvashu.
Like all the Buddhas and their heirs, in enlightened intention and in activity, aspiration, wisdom, love, and capacity, in these and all the ways unsurpassable wisdom manifest, may I and every other being too come to be exactly as they are. Go to page 21.
Namangara Karman Kona Yoja Bambedo Jime Saba Transhen Tembeso Sirche Mangan Sirtan Tembeko Taba Transong Chenpo Lapsanza Taba Tese Timbe Tunsebe Wa Tense Trebeso Tikwa Sumja Tarpe Lamjoba Teta Kuna Kupe Samsalo Dane Tene Chetan Serapso Jarva Seje Chetan Mandrashe Jarva Seje Chije Jizone Jarva Seje Chije Drupasho Lerjo Tsurche Meba Turvat Natsai Sunta Meba Dimbaya Senjo Yoja Meba Chambaya Chimtun Chodan Hinye Dembasho Tarbe Lamla Tambo Jubego Kore Nene Tambo Trube Chuna Kunje Tambo Jimmy Nimjo Jula Jevasho Yuna Sanje Drabla Tichoj Mina Sanje Drabla Tajab Sanje Drabla Sawa Manarva Nanda Sancho Senjo Jevasho Kone Kondo Samjo Senjo Sera Kondo Sancho Semeji Yanda Yanda Sancho Sengone Sanjo Sembe Chula Jopasho Taban Chotan Jambar Pavoda Kunda Zambo Jiba Kanyemba Dage Sera Chukun Tendrava Jane Tune Jiba Landrajo Seja Sanje Drbe Lamzanji Duje Tune Drbe Tamkebo Surgeon Konde Yerme Tawaya Lanje Dorje Tekban Jubasho Landa Langor Dorjan Zimbaso Ulande Don Jiba Linje Jiba Amsimba Gojoba Ninja Pandra Linda Robasho Jima Dama Jimani Numasha Jima Membarango Jimbanto Jule Darwa Namja Jujante Jumi Tangja Deva Topasho Neka Sayan Samba Tungundi Shube Tena Samba Nimbami Jere Tena Nebjo Donghami Shenan Tunan Jita Mebasho Dantong Tu Dan Jire Roako Ninjong Sancho Sendang Linjeje Jeta Ripa Chije Jujen Nyurdo Zopa Sanje Dobasho Sanje Niman Simbe Shantonshe Tamchi Niman Hinge Tersejo Gindu Nima Tarpe Trojas Chosum Nima Votamandrasho.
Page 21. Namo Guru. Your mind, many eons ago, rid itself of all deceit. Your speech, honest and true, is free of any form of artifice. Your body's acts are disciplined and unpretentious. Great sage, genuine and wise, to you I prostrate. Buddha's heirs who have seen the ultimate meaning, speakers of truth, whose words have prophetic power, those on the way to liberation through the three vehicles, before you all, in devotion, I bow down. From now on, in all future rebirths, throughout my lives, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, may I never part from you. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please accept me as your follower. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, let me gain accomplishment just like you. My body's actions, may they be disciplined and unpretentious. My speech, may it be honest, without falsity or deception. My mind, may it be genuine, without artifice or deceit. And may I rely upon spiritual guides and true Dharma friends. The first entrance to the path of liberation, the first route of escape from samsara's perils, the first preliminary to all practices of Dharma, genuine renunciation, may it dawn within my mind. With it, I have all that's needed to attain enlightenment, and without it, there's no way to find awakening. The indisputable seed from which Buddhahood is gained, may I generate bodhicitta, utterly pure and supreme. Further and further, may supreme bodhicitta develop. Throughout my lives, may bodhicitta never be forgotten. Again and again, may I meditate on bodhicitta and always train in the way of the bodhisattva. Whatever the enlightened actions of the great sage, heroic Manjushri or Samantabhadra, in all my lives, may my own actions be equal to theirs, and spontaneously may I accomplish my own and others' welfare. Excellent path which brings about Buddhahood in but a single lifetime, with skillful methods to benefit oneself and others at one and the same time, and the view of a single reality in which samsara and nirvana are inseparable. May I embark upon this unique path of the Vajra vehicle. Hosts of Vajra holders who cultivate the approach of this path, taking as partners those who bring about blissful emptiness as a way for co-emergent wisdom to be introduced, may this unique path be enjoyed in the realm of the Dakinis. The face of my original nature, mind itself, left unaltered, my very own essence beyond contrivance, may I see it laid bare. Sustaining meditation untainted by any trace of alteration, may I gain the ultimate fruition, free from any fabrication. In the meantime, may all my wishes be fulfilled, for as long as I live, may I have no negative intentions, and when I die, may I not suffer a painful death. Having died, may there be no fear of delusory appearances. May all who see me, hear me, think of me, or come in contact with me in any way, develop renunciation, bodhicitta, and co-emergent wisdom, in whichever way is appropriate within their minds, so that swiftly they may arrive at perfect Buddhahood. May I behold the sun-like Buddha with his signs and marks. May I savor the nectar of the sun-like Dharma in my heart, and may the sun-like Sangha accompany me to liberation. From the light of these three sun-like Supreme Ones, may I never part. Next page, the King of Noble Prayers. Homage to the ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world, in all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed, while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, Arhats, those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the worlds of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds, for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence while in the training for enlightenment. In all my successive births and deaths, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow all the victorious Buddhas and perfect all the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without defect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, in whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or like the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands in all the directions, may I relieve the sufferings of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I walk in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas. Without tiring, in all future eons, may I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in the practice of Samantabhadra in all future eons. Through rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere, even on every mote of dust, countless Buddhas of the past, present, and future, limitless pure lands, and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma, and an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities throughout the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus, may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel and enter the profound peace of Nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddha is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels, for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment, shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish beings will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever perseveres, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all of my own virtues that I might train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all of these roots of virtues to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fulfill all of these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there, in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, May I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating these aspirations of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms. Maitreya's aspiration. Homage to all the Buddhas, homage to the Bodhisattvas, sages and the hearers too, who all possess the eye of gods. Homage to bodhicitta, which reverses the path to bed rebirths, fully reveals the path to higher states, and leads one to the state where there is no aging and death. Whatever wrongs I have done controlled by an afflicted mind, I confess all these in the presence of the Buddhas. May whatever merit I have gathered through the 3 kinds of activities, those seeds of my omniscience, not become exhausted until I reach awakening. I rejoice in all the offerings made to the Buddhas, in all the realms of the 10 directions, which are known by the Buddhas who rejoice in them. I confess all wrongs and rejoice in all merit. I prostrate to all the Buddhas. May I gain exalted wisdom. I entreat all the Bodhisattvas abiding on the 10 grounds in all the realms of the 10 directions to awaken into supreme enlightenment. Having awakened into true enlightenment and conquered the hosts of Mara, may they turn the wheel of Dharma to heal all living beings. May the sounding of the great Dharma drum free all beings from suffering. May they remain teaching the Dharma for inconceivable millions of eons. Mired in the swamps of desire and entangled in the ropes of existence, I am totally enslaved. I supplicate those supreme among men to look upon me. Buddhas do not blame beings who have tainted minds, but hold them in their hearts with love. May sentient beings be released from the ocean of existence. All those perfect Buddhas of this time, all those who have existed in the past, and all those yet to come, may I train emulating them and act as Bodhisattvas do. Having completed the 6 perfections, may I liberate the beings of the 6 realms. Having actualized the 6 extraordinary faculties, may I reach unsurpassed awakening. Phenomena are not born and do not arise. They lack self-nature and location. They are without perception and substance. May I realize their emptiness. Like the great sage, the Buddha, may I realize that phenomena lack self-nature. There are no sentient beings, no life, no individual, and no soul. Selfless and devoid of grasping at material things, to benefit all beings, may I give unstintingly. As things do not exist inherently, may my wealth appear spontaneously. As all things will end gradually, may I accomplish the perfection of generosity. Endowed with pure morality, guided by the rules of discipline, with morals void of arrogance, may I accomplish the perfection of morality. With patient acceptance that does not condemn, which is all-embracing like the elements of earth, water, fire or wind, may I accomplish the perfection of patience. With perseverance that is stable, joyful, and without laziness, and with steadfastness, may I accomplish the perfection of diligence. Through the illusion-like heroic stride and Vajra-like samadhis, may I accomplish the perfection of meditation. Through actualizing the 3 doors of complete liberation, the equality of the 3 times, and the threefold knowledge as well, may I accomplish the perfection of wisdom. May my aspirations be fulfilled through a bodhisattva's diligence, which shines with dignity and brilliance and is praised by all the Buddhas. In this way, training in the bodhisattva's practices, may I become renowned for love. May I thus accomplish the 6 perfections and come to dwell at the summit of the 10th ground fully. The dedication from Shantideva's The Way of the Bodhisattva. By all the virtue I have amassed, by composition of this book which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, May every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the messing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shalmali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stone and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose head it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers, offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vaitarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish dread? This youth with bound-up, gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva, saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy. Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise when, through these my roots of virtue, they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattva like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth, like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain, without the need of toil, the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all women in this world attain the strength of Tara, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. May thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings, spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From birdsong and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time for harvests to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat in solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth, wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realm. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Pratyeka Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuous of time endure. And now to Manju Gosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow.
Long life.
Long Life in the Yellow Prayer Book, page 20. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Longchen Rabjam, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Rigumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Ayadeva, you emanated into the Garchen of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gonpo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Rigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Oi mane peme hori, oi mane peme hori, oi mane peme hori,
Thank you so much to all who are joining through the live streaming and who are here in person. Rahidele.
Tare tu re mama, yajana punya. solitude